I just want to state a disclaimer that I in no way agree with the murder and the treatment of these three individuals. I do not believe that they at all deserve what happened to them, and I look forward to seeing justice served for their murder. And now, without further ado, I'm going to speak a little bit on this terrible murder and how I believe we can learn from it, and more than just the perspective of human beings.
Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you'll watch the video. I hope that you will like and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. Today I'm going to talk about something pretty sad. The murder that occurred, the three men that were going out to go fishing, and before they could get there, on their way, they were murdered. They were beaten pretty bad from what is being reported, and they were shot. So that's really sad. Any loss of life is really tragic. Now, I don't want to go into this saying, oh, they deserved it or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, not at all. But what I do want to point out is they literally were treated in the same manner as they were going to treat the fish. I mean, somebody snuck up on them and took them by surprise, obviously, and got the upper hand, dominated them, overpowered them, caused them physical pain, and then killed them. And so it's so ironic, you know, they were on their way to go kill another form of sentient life here on Earth, and, you know, before they got there, some crazy, sick people got to them and killed them first. So it's very upsetting. Just the whole thing is very upsetting, and my condolences to their family and their friends and anybody else affected by this. It's just really so sad. But, you know, we should do unto others as we would have do unto us. You know, I mean, all that aside, you know, just talking about fishing right now, pulling aquatic life out of the water, suffocating it, you know, bashing it over the head with the butt of a knife, you know, cutting them open, gutting them. It's absolutely unnecessary, and it's very cruel, and it's just destructive to the environment. I mean, there's so much litter involved in fishing, you know, with the hooks that get left behind and the lines you have to cut, and the bobbers that get lost. I mean, I grew up in a home where we would fish, you know. I mean, I have fished myself. I remember feeling that tug on the pole when I would have a fish, and you know, it was kind of exciting for me, but at the same time, it always felt odd because it was this other being, you know, this little water being jerking, you know, and trying their best to swim back and get away from the harm, and obviously then they're scared, they know that something's wrong, and they're trying to get away, and they just usually don't stand a chance. So it's just really it's really sad what happens to fish. Intelligent, not that intelligence makes killing or not killing right or wrong, but intelligent, sentient beings that we don't really know. Generally, we don't, scientifically, there's a lot of studies on fish, but the public in general, humanity, we don't really know a whole lot about fish, so we don't give them very much credit, and so we just kill them. But, you know, the murder that happened with these three fishermen, and the killing of the fish, when we go to kill fish like that, the relevance, the commonality there is it was unnecessary. It was absolutely unnecessary. It was totally unnecessary to kill those three human beings, and it is totally unnecessary to go and kill fish. It's totally unnecessary to fish in the ocean, to fish in a river, to fish in a lake, anywhere. It's absolutely unnecessary. We don't have to pull shrimp out of the water. We don't have to pull lobsters or crawdads or clams or oysters, any of it. We don't have to do it. It's completely unnecessary. And so was this murder that occurred. So, you know, it's just pretty sad. It's pretty sad, you know. They were on their way to go pull fish out of the water and kill fish, and you know, they died instead. So maybe we as human beings could look at that and see how upsetting that is, and just remember that golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And then we can extend that golden rule not just to human beings, but animals as well, which in fact we're animals ourselves. We are human beings, we are animals, and all the other species are non-human animals as well. So again, I just want to point out that you know, what they were going to do to the animals happened to them, and we got a chance as people to see that and to really soak it in and just think about really what we are doing as a whole on this planet. You know, how are we respecting other life? You know, so again, not trying to say that, oh, they deserved it, they were gonna go kill fish, so they deserve that. You know, no. Like the fish, they were innocent, and they were overpowered and sabotaged and murdered. So unfortunately, they just experienced the same feelings, not the exact, you know, blueprint, you know, same copies, but those human beings, like the fish, felt fear. They probably fought to try and get away to save their lives, but they were overpowered and they were murdered. So very sad, something to think about. Let's make this world a better place. Let's stop killing human beings and non-humans, and go vegan.